In the realm of the mind, where thoughts twist and wind, hypnosis delves deep to treasures we find. A trace-like state where focus aligns, our subconscious mind awakens with secrets it binds. Guys, in today's video, we're going to explore the mysterious world of hypnosis with a special focus on how it might affect you if you're dealing with chronic stress and anxiety. We'll dive deep into the science and evidence behind hypnosis, including brainwave patterns, the subconscious mind, the analytical filter, and the role of conditioning in hypnosis, and ultimately try to answer the question, is hypnosis a scam? So let's get started. What is hypnosis? Well, everything in life is a form of hypnosis, but it can be defined as a natural, altered state of consciousness where a person becomes highly responsive to suggestion. During this state, people often experience heightened focus, relaxation, and imagination. Hypnotic induction is the process by which someone is guided into trance-like state, and it can be achieved through various techniques such as progressive relaxation, imagery, or even rapid induction. Hypnosis is a very broad category, and there are many different types of hypnosis, including stage hypnosis, therapeutic hypnosis, and self-hypnosis. Very important. The history of hypnosis can be traced back to ancient civilizations where trance states were often used for religious or healing purposes. However, modern hypnosis began with Franz Mesmer, an 18th century physician who believed in the invisible natural force called animal magnetism. Later, James Braid, a Scottish surgeon, coined the term hypnotism and emphasized its psychological nature. The 20th century saw an emergence of influential figures like Milton Erickson, very popular, who developed new techniques and therapeutic applications for hypnosis. Now let's talk about the subconscious mind and brainwave patterns. So the subconscious mind and analytical filter all relate to hypnosis. Our brain operates at different frequencies depending on the state of our consciousness. These frequencies are categorized into brainwave patterns such as beta, alpha, theta, and delta. So during hypnosis, the brain typically shifts from beta state associated with alertness and focus and thinking to alpha or theta, which is a more relaxed state, creative state, and more suggestibility occurs there. The subconscious mind is part of our mind that stores memories, habits, and beliefs and operates below our level of conscious awareness. Hypnosis allows us to bypass the conscious mind's analytical filter, which is responsible for critical thinking and reasoning, and it allows us to access the subconscious mind more directly. And this makes it easier to change habits, beliefs, or behaviors that may be deeply rooted in the subconscious mind. And it's estimated that 95% of the mind is subconscious, and only 5% of what we perceive or we are consciously aware of. This isn't just a gimmick. Cognitive neuroscientists have reported studies in this link down below. A crucial aspect of hypnosis is the concept of conditioning. Conditioning is a process of learning by which the response becomes more frequent or predictable due to reinforcement or association with a specific stimulus. In the context of hypnosis, conditioning plays a significant role in modifying behaviors, thoughts, or emotions, leading to lasting change. So there are two primary forms of conditioning. Number one, classical conditioning, and number two, operant conditioning. Classical conditioning, first demonstrated by Ivan Pavlov, involves creating an association between a neural stimulus and a response. In his famous experience, Pavlov conditioned dogs to salivate at the sound of a bell, which was previously a neutral stimulus, by repeatedly pairing it with food. In hypnosis, a hypnotic suggestion may act as a stimulus that becomes associated with a desired response. Secondly, we have operant conditioning. On the other hand, was developed by B.F. Skinner and is based on the idea that behavior is determined by its consequences. In hypnosis, positive reinforcement such as praise or rewards can be used to encourage desired behaviors or responses. So classical conditioning is created by association, and operant conditioning is created by direct reward or direct consequence. Conditioning is essential to hypnosis because it allows the hypnotist to create new associations and modify existing ones within the client's subconscious mind. By leveraging the power of conditioning, hypnosis can help individuals replace unhealthy habits or beliefs with more adaptive ones and proactive ones, leading to long-term change. I know this is a lot, but take it all in. Research has shown that hypnosis can indeed have a measurable effect on the brain. For example, studies using MRI have found that the brain's activity changes during hypnosis, with increased activity in areas responsible for attention and decreased activity in areas associated with self-awareness in the default mode network. Hypnosis might specifically help you if you're dealing with chronic stress and anxiety like I was. There's plenty of evidence to support the effectiveness of hypnosis for stress and anxiety reduction. In fact, studies have shown that hypnosis can help decrease cortisol levels, promote relaxation, and foster helping coping mechanisms. By accessing the subconscious mind and creating new, healthier thought patterns and behaviors, hypnosis can potentially provide lasting relief from stress and anxiety. There is a solution. Ultimately, hypnosis is so effective because of how it changes the story that you tell yourself. Personally speaking, hypnosis has played a huge role in my life. I found that I was telling myself plenty of limiting stories about who I was, and that in turn limited my behavior and how I interacted in the world. The two most powerful techniques with hypnosis are emotionalization, visualization, and spaced repetitions. When you repeat a thought, mantra, or habit of a significant amount of time, say 100 days, it has a profound effect on your subconscious through spaced repetition. With that being said, rapid changes can also occur when you visualize an image in your mind's eye and emotionalize it as if it were actually happening in that moment. I have had both big and small changes through spaced repetition, as well as rapid changes through visualization and emotionalization. A lot of what occurs in the mind occurs through the placebo effect, which I don't have time to talk about in this video, but I will in the future. So is hypnosis a scam? The evidence we cover suggests that hell no, it's not a scam. It has legitimate scientific backgrounds, and when it's performed by qualified professionals, it can be an extremely helpful tool for assessing and addressing different issues. However, like any field, there are some bad actors out there and unethical ones that can be misleading or harmful. But overall, hypnosis is inherently not a scam, but it's important to do your own research and speak out to reputable professionals if you're considering hypnotherapy. But also remember that hypnosis is ultimately self-hypnosis, what's going on in your mind and what you're telling yourself about yourself.